Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case has been adjourned to 16th of February. And the sit-at-home, of course, that indigenous people of Biafra have suspended, except during the Days for Solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been ongoing for a while now, despite the fact that the indigenous people have suspended it. But one of the former senators have decided to advocate for the indigenous people of Biafra. And one of the illustrious sons of the Ndibos have also decided to warn Ndibos of the repercussion and how they're going to transfer their power of commerce or their power on every other field to other tribes based on the sit-at-home. They said quite a lot. We're going to compare and contrast them very quickly. But before we do so, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the Senator Shehu Sani, has described the sit-at-home order by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, as a noble cause. In one of his tweets on Tuesday, Sani said that the sit-at-home is a form of peaceful protest and legitimate means of registering objections to injustices or rights of violations. According to report has it that the IPOB ordered the sit-at-home on Tuesday in order to create awareness following the commencement of the trial of its leader Nnamdi Kanu in court. The group had announced the cancellation of the Monday sit-at-home, but it continues to be observed in various parts of the zone. There have been reported cases of harassment and destruction of property belonging to traders that opened their shops on Monday. I will quote him word for word. According to Senator Shehu Sani, he said, and I quote, "The sit-at-home form of protest is a peaceful and legitimate means of registering objections to injustices or right violations. It comes with economic consequences, but all noble causes comes with consequences." What he's trying to say is, in as much as the cause is noble, there's always a consequence to get it done with. Of course, in another news, the illustrious sons of Ndibo, this is what he has to say. He said, a well-known member of the ruling party, that's All Progressive Congress, APC, that's Joe Ibokwe, has made it known that in the nearest future, Asaba will take over from Onitsha, stating it clearly that Asaba is already taking over as we speak. He further stated that traders from the southwest and the north will prefer to camp at Asaba and do their transactions in peace. Speaking further, Mr. Ibokwe also stated that Ikot Ekpene will soon take over from Aba. Ikot Ekpene should be in Akwa Ibom. You say will take over from Aba, making it known that a visit to Uyo Plaza will tell the full story. He went on and revealed that traders from South would prefer to camp in Uyo or Ikot Ekpene and transact their business in peace. Ibokwe went on and made the Igbos know and understand that it is only a fool that will drag war into his father's compound. That's a good one, but let's quote him word for word what he said. He said, I quote Joe Ibokwe now, said, "In the nearest future, Asaba will take over from Onitsha. Asaba is already taking over as we speak. Traders from southwest and north will rather camp at Asaba and do their transactions in peace. Ikot Ekpene will soon take over from Aba. A visit to Uyo Plaza will tell the full story. Traders from some part of the south will camp in either Uyo or Ikot Ekpene to transact business in peace. The massacre and desertification of South is nearing its completion as was foretold. That the desertification of South is already nearing its completion. It is only a fool that drags war into his father's compound. Collateral damage. Before you know it, there's another day. 19th of January is already here. Okay? Alright, this is serious. Alright, you have heard what Joe Ibokwe is saying, comparing and contrasting. And of course, some other persons are saying that if you want to look at it, that we should look at what happened. Still the same Joe Ibokwe talking now. He said, according to Joe Ibokwe, and I quote him, he said, "Those who left Southeast as at Sunday evening to beat Monday's sit-at-home order will tell you their ordeal in Onitsha. This is self-inflicted anarchy. Only a people without a sense of history can do this to themselves." Now, according to him, the sit-at-home order has now created lawlessness in the region, just as people in the region are going through a lot. According to him, he said, he also said that that the illegal sit-at-home order, which was given, is causing a lot of havoc. Okay, but now let's look at this judgment. Look at it objectively from both angles. Now, Senator Shehu Sani said something unique. He said, look, sitting at home is legal. He said it's legitimate. It's the right of the people. It doesn't violate anything. Joe Ibokwe is now saying that sitting at home, but though one of the things Senator Shehu Sani said, that of course it comes to the consequence, which is going to be economical. But he said something again. He said, but every noble cause always comes with the consequences, whether economic or political. That's always a consequence, in as much as the noble cause. In fact, every cause at all. Now, Joe Ibokwe is also coming from another angle, saying, this cause you people are doing, saying sit at home, enforcing it. By the time businessmen, traders, commuters, whoever, customers that want to patronize goods and services try to beat the sit-at-home order, they just realize that Mondays or maybe Sunday evenings, Mondays, Tuesdays are probably no-go areas because they may not be able to beat the traffic. There's usually a gridlock in Onitsha Bridge. Now, the NASA, which is the nearest place now, this, according to Joe Ibokwe, said already Asaba is booming. A lot of people are beginning to migrate. A lot of businessmen in Onitsha are beginning to migrate to Asaba. After all, the sit-at-home order does not touch Asaba. It all ends in Anambra, which is the two ends of the bridge. The first end is Asaba, which is Delta. The other end is Onitsha, Anambra. So it stops at Anambra. If you just cross the bridge over, it is Asaba. You can trade. So he said a whole lot of people have started having a warehouse. They started opening warehouse in Asaba. Businessmen have started coming down to Asaba. Business people, to those who want to also buy and trade, are beginning to get comfortable in Asaba. Hotels, those who could not beat the sit-at-home order, stays back and lodge in a hotel in Asaba so that the next day they continue. Even commuters already have started having, there's a short movement. If you can't meet it, you stop at Asaba. Those passengers eat and have their fill in Asaba, making Asaba another new hub. The commercial strength, which is known for the Ndibos, they are now gradually sharing it out to their surrounding environment. He now mentioned Ikorekwane in Akwa Ibom, Uyo Ikorekwane, that in doing that also, those in South region will be comfortable trading in Ikorekwane, taking also the commercial strength of the Ndibos to that place. So that means those who are around that Aba Onitsha, Aba area may want to move down to Ikorekwane to beat the Monday sit-at-home, since there will still be customers. You now see that technically speaking, he's alerting the Ndibo that you're taking your economic strength and giving to another, which may not all go well. But then Shehu Sani is saying, every noble cause you're doing, no matter what, there's always a consequence. But in this case, it's an economic one. Is Ndibo willing to pay that ultimate price just to get their Biafra? Time will tell. Let's meet in our